Hello everyone, I was working on my resin mat window hanger thing last night and I meant to go to bed at midnight, but for whatever reason I just kept working on it. Like I just really wanted to keep working on it and I kept being like, why am I doing this? Like I'm not gonna finish tonight. There's no rush or pressure, like I can just take my time. So why am I keeping not just myself up until 4 in the morning? I also kind of kept the rest of my household up, and when I went to bed at 4, I felt really bad for pushing myself because I haven't been feeling very well and I just have been like I wanted to go to bed 4 hours ago. Like why am I doing this to myself? But I don't know why it happened or how it happened, but because it was so late last night, me and my partner tried to make some oven food and we both, well, she passed out, but I kind of forgot about it. And so when I got to the stove, all the fries and stuff we put in the oven weren't just like burnt, but they were burnt pretty badly. Some of them completely charred, and the house didn't set on fire, but the alarm system went off because it smelled not only like smoke, but like starchy smoke. And I've really been struggling with my nausea lately, so that wasn't ideal. Um, so when I went to the bedroom to lay in my bed and get situated, I opened the window first to try to get a little airflow. And then once I was settled and my puppy Bramble was settled, I started hearing a cat outside the window meowing over and over again, and it didn't sound like it was happy, and I knew my partner needed to take Bram out potty before we went to bed, so when she did that, she saw the cat next to a car and it was walking like trying to keep its paws off the ground because it was really cold last night. It was like 15 degrees out. And so she approached him. He was very friendly. He was anything. He's like kind of charging towards her, like, please help me. And so she scooped him up and brought him into my second bedroom bathroom because both of our dogs are kind of cat reactive, so I didn't want to scare the poor guy, and we had no idea like how old he was or how long he'd been out or the circumstances behind it. So all we could do was kind of keep him warm, make him feel safe and comfortable, and get him lots of water. We only had dog food, so we weren't able to feed him cat food. I could tell he was quite hungry, but those two foods do not translate for cats. So he just spent the night in our house, and Stephanie brought him to the shelter this morning because he actually, which is surprising for a cat, he has a collar and had two county tags on it, so it didn't have the specific info on the person, but we knew if it was in the county that we could take it to the animal shelter that's in that county. And when my partner got there to let him know that we had found this cat and just scooped him up, they actually were able to look up his credentials, and both of me and my partner thought that he was a young kitten because he was pretty small and kind of like, I don't know if he was goopy from the cold or he just kind of seemed brainless, but I don't know how long he had been out there, and I know that if my partner and I weren't up at 4 in the morning to hear him and go help him, I don't think he would have made it. honestly, it was getting like even more cold, and he was like limping because his paws were so cold. So if we had just gone to bed like normal, I think that we wouldn't have hurt him, especially with my window open because we burnt our food. And I'm not sure he would have made it to the morning if we hadn't found him. So as good as an excuse it is to keep you and your family up till 4, at least we gotta save a sweet little kitten. Or he wasn't a kitten, apparently. He is a 9-year-old, which was surprising because he was very spry. And the other thing that wasn't surprising was his name, which apparently is Spicy Boy. And I think that's quite apt because after picking him up a few times to put him in the bathroom, he hissed at me pretty good. So I was like, okay. I'm just really glad that he has a family because a 9-year-old black cat with a little bit of a sass isn't the most adoptable cat. And me and my partner said, if we don't have 2 very reactive cat dogs, like if he needed the home, he'd already be adopted by now. But we just don't have the right setup for him. And I'm just really glad that he gets to go back to his family instead of just waiting at the shelter for whoever's looking for a spicy boy. So it was hard not to be frustrated with myself when I was working on this till 4 in the morning because it just felt like pointless. But I'm just really glad we saw him. It would have been really sad to like wake up to a dead cat outside our door, like especially because 9 years, that's a decently old cat. That's 9 years of a family loving him and helping him. And his fur was quite nice. It was a bit matted, especially around his collar, which was probably just caused from him. I don't know how long he was out before we found him. Someone found him. So I'm a little bit tired because of all that and didn't really get the best night's sleep, but still wanted to work on my mat because I'm really excited with how it's coming together. I started with just doing strips straight off the center so I can kind of place where I want my colors so I can start filling in the transitions with my clear resin that I'll dye in different colors so I can get more color spectrums to play with, maybe some good magentas, maybe some warm yellows because I wasn't able to fit yellow on my little spindle. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on its progress, but it's going really well. And I think the more that I work on it, I think the more I'm going to use it as a sun catcher because when the light picks up the color, it looks really pretty. So that's where I'm at with that. Saved a cat. I'm tired, and I think this is going really well, and I'm excited to finish it with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a good day. Just gonna find more time throughout the day to